Hello guys, this is the beginning of the video, but this is just something that I wanted to add on to it. So if you haven't found this channel before, this is remote viewing and also automatic drawing. At the end of the reading, you will see this image and what it was about, but I thought that I would put it on at the beginning because what it is Raphael, okay, or Donatello, and it really could be relating to people that are eating quite a lot of takeaways and pizzas. But if you haven't seen these readings before, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is basically just the ending of the reading, but I'm just kind of giving you a very quick add on to the end of it, but it's also at the beginning, if you know what I mean. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks very much, guys. So this is Voice Over Steve. I decided to look again, and what I could see was Donatello. So Donatello Pizza. So Raphael, Donatello. So you might be playing on like Call of Duty, because I know that there is an add-on that you can buy now where it gives you the outfit of Donatello, Raphael. But because of that, we also started to look at food and stuff that was in your reading. And as I was editing it, I started to see it as Donatello. So that could be pizza. So it's really kind of showing you, for a lot of you, that there may be a lot of fast food takeaways that you're eating, okay, and that you need to start looking at that, because it was kind of showing you the eye, if I can kind of see it correctly. There was this eye of making you look at what you're eating and keep an eye on it, because you might be eating a lot of fast food takeaways and Donatello. So it's obviously, it might not mean the fact that you're eating pizza, but it really could be the fact that in your reading, there was this alcohol fell off the wagon, fluctuating between doing really well on my diet or not so well with my alcohol, or then starting to drink alcohol but doing very well on my diet, or just not doing very well at all. And all of it is kind of gone out the window. I fell off the wagon, like your reading said, and I seem to have fell off everything. Like I just seem to be, I don't know. I mean, I'm also hearing fell off. So like, I've either fell off the wagon or I've loads of weight is actually falling off me because I am losing weight. It's one or the other that really could be in your reading, but this is kind of explaining to me that there's a Donatello pizza or something like that of takeaways in your automatic writing, and then at the end, because I think I might put this at the beginning. Okay, so keep an eye on your diet and takeaways and stuff like that, and maybe focus in other directions. Okay? Thanks very much, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the reading. Leo, how you doing? So I've already started your remote viewing, or whichever way we're calling it is automatic writing or remote viewing. Anyway, I'm picking up lucky, or a horseshoe, or a magnetism, or anybody's beginning with M or E or M. Okay, but like a horseshoe. So it feels like that it's a magnet also. So I've got some sort of telepathy kind of going on with someone, and that it's like this magnet that just seems to be making me think. Okay, think about this person a lot. So I seem to be thinking a lot about someone, thinking about someone. So that's obviously going to be, or Abbott. I'm also picking up the name Abbott. Okay, but, or about someone. Okay, but it's like I'm thinking about them a hell of a lot, because I'm kind of looking at this as like telepathy and a horseshoe of round anybody that also has L in their name. Okay, like Lucky, Lucy, Laura, Linda, Louise, okay, from Louisiana, or the name Anna, so I've got L.A., so anyone that's also from Las Vegas, okay, L.A., but then I'm also picking up people that are in Britain that are what we call a lass, okay. I'm also picking up lasso for some reason, lasso, like people that have got actual horses, horse and cart, fell off the cart, fell off the wagon. Oh, okay, here we go. So stick with me. So what we've got is this magnetism that you've got with this person that keeps making you think about them, okay? this is just you or whoever it is in your person. I'm picking up like also signs of cancer, okay? Well, I'm really got to keep up with these messages because somebody here might be having like radiation, like radiotherapy, okay? Radiotherapy, and it's something to do around maybe losing my hair because of the magnet and stuff like that maybe, I don't know, that's relating to some sort of medical term or something like that, but radiotherapy. Okay, now I'm also picking up like this horse and cart again. So I'm also picking up the name Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Anybody's got J in their name. But like a horse and cart that was in the last one. But this was to do with that the wheel had fell off and someone had fell off the wagon to do with around. But now both wheels are back on. So we're back on. So some of you may have got back together with someone. Okay. We're back on together. Or, so you've either just got back with someone again, or you've just had your car fixed. Okay. You've just had your car fixed, and it's something to do with around this wheel here. The wheels on the bus go round and round. So some of you may be like a bus driver, or a coach driver, or you drive children, okay? These are the kids in the car. We're the kids in America. Kim Wilde. So also that someone's called Kim or Kimberly, okay? But these are the kids in the car, and you may drive these children to and from school maybe, okay? Or you've got children and you had to have your car fixed and the wheel replaced. Now I'm also hearing place, so this would be a fish, so a 3, something around a Pisces, maybe. Okay, now very quickly before everybody starts like getting a bit, so for me, I've got a different kind of talent, I suppose, or spiritual gift, so I use it. I've had a lot of people wanting me to do tarot again, but mainly people that have voted. Thank you so much for voting. But it was like 95% and a 5%, of people wanting tarot. I will do some tarot card readings at some point, but I just enjoy this more, okay? So this is what I'm going with at this time. If you don't know what this is, it's basically like a remote viewing where you get times, dates, like where I say Las Vegas, for instance, right? Las, or someone from up north. Okay, so that would be if you're in Britain, maybe. So it would be Manchester, okay, or Leeds, okay, but then go into Scotland, okay. So that would be Sheffield, basically, is a lass, chef. My name is Chef. Some of you could be cooking, but I'm not kind of picking that up at this moment. Now, okay, they are saying something around drugs. Okay, drugs. About cooking, like washing it back. So like crack cocaine. Now, before you go jumping down anybody's throats, Jack Frost. Okay, Cock Frost, picking up the name Cock. Or Cock Frost. Okay. But like before you go jumping down anyone's throat, there are people that comment all of the time that these are spot on for them, okay? So some messages are going to be for you, some messages are not, okay? Pisces 3, not. Okay, right. And then at the end, we work them all out. Please watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node for all of the messages to come in like the Akashic Records at the end, where all the pieces are put together, and then we figure it out, or you figure it out, and I just can do it all for you, okay? So there is something about crack cocaine, washing it back, okay, but this wheel that came off, there was a wheel that fell off the wagon. Now, I'm either continuing to fall off the wagon, because this was like a hangman and Pisces and the magnet man that just keeps going round, okay. So some of you have either now sorted that out and you're now back on the wagon here, okay, which means you are no longer taking any kind of substance or whatnot. You've realised it before you've gone too far, and you're now back on the wagon, okay? Some of you, obviously, if you haven't, then you've still got to get back on the wagon, right? Now, this was also, somebody reached out to me and said, Steve, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. I got my son to check his tyre, and there was a nail that was in his tyre, and that, you know, so something could have happened. So hopefully that saved someone's life or a serious accident. So please make sure that you give these to your loved ones or whatnot. Share them about, because there could be a very important message here. Now, some of you may have had this checked, or you still need to get this checked out, okay, which is a wheel on your car. Now, because of this here, of this being maybe radiotherapy and some kind of magnet that may be involved with the brain, there could be like a brain tumor, or it's a magnet. Now, what I will say to you is that I'm just about to be sponsored by Spooky 2. Spooky 2, where are you? Well, it's about to be delivered. And if any of you have got things like cancer, well, I mean, you know what, I will do a video on what this is, but it's pretty much about frequencies and then figuring out, like, okay, I've got something in my blood, blah, blah, blah. You put your sample on the blood, on this, I don't want to go too much into it because just stay tuned, okay. Because it's to do with about finding out what's in the head or magnetizing something out, or I'm also hearing like magnesium. Sorry if my vocabulary is all over the place, but I'm just channeling at the speed of light at the moment. Magnesium, I'm hearing magnesium. So you may be looking into supplements or something like that you might be taking. Now, I'm definitely keep picking up like a lucky, something to do around a horseshoe, and this actually being very lucky, or the name Lucy, but very lucky. Okay, something is like where I'm attracting people. Oh, okay. So it's like a super intelligent, like people that go for, I mean, I used to call it saprophilia, but there's other names for it, where people are attracted to one's emotional intelligence. Don't worry about my spelling, because I'm picking up emo also, and emo. Emotional. Spirit never wanted me to actually spell, believe it or not. I am dyslexic. And but I pick up words. I'm picking up Lionel. Okay. Lionel Richie. So Lionel here is known as a line of cocaine. L-I-N-E of cocaine. I'm also picking up anybody's got D in their name as well. Okay, D. But a line of cocaine, Lionel, because Lionel Richie. So in Britain we call it like, you got any Lionel or whatnot, or they do. So Lionel, okay. So Lionel Richie. So cocaine, drugs is here. This energy of this falling off the wagon or getting back on it, I've got no idea. Okay, or con it. But this, the energy of this temptation of drugs, getting back on and off the wagon is kind of, it's very much here, right? So it may be something that you guys may want to look at, or you're well aware of, and you're realizing that you may really need to start attracting other, things in your life. So let's go back now to, like I said, somebody has like emotional intelligence, or they've got some sort of magnetism about their intelligence of, like what they do for a living. There's this attraction of how they magnetize things from their mind. Okay, Cro-Magnon man. Why has this person got a black eye? So named Jai, but a black eye. This eye kept coming up before, whether it was a problem with someone's eye, like it's making my eyes water, or my eyes are swelling up, or something like that. Actually, these two arrows here, sorry if you don't ever know where I am but these two arrows, they really do keep pointing towards this here, this eye, right? So something wrong. I think I might have to go back to my old drawing thing. It's much easier. But the reason why I wanted to do this is because I can do something about deceased loved ones at the end of this. Okay. But there's something wrong with my eye. Like, I keep itching my eye, or someone that's very nervous, like they get like a nervous twitch. I'm also picking up witch or something to do around here. But they keep wanting me to draw all of these arrows, keep pointing towards this eye. Okay. So it may be like an all-seeing eye, like a psychic kind of energy. Okay, but the all-seeing eye. Why is it now green? Well, you've just changed it to green. Somebody may be into painting and stuff like that here. But a green eye. I have green eyes. Chris? One eye is bigger than the other. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense to you at all. But this person could be like under the influence, right? I'm also picking up gangrene for some reason. So like green, gangrene. I think we're kind of going off topic here. So falling off the wagon, maybe looking at getting, back on the wagon, especially if you're a Pisces or a Life Path 3. Okay. Because it's very, very prominent that it's sort of here, right? Now, cornfields. Okay. It's like allergic to something. That's what it is. It's like I'm allergic to something that I may be taking, and it's making my eyes swell or water, and then I've got like bloodshot eyes here, and it keeps doing something to my eye. Okay, so it may be something that I'm consuming, or it would be if it's drugs and alcohol, and this may lead into like a lot of fighting, right? Like where somebody lashes out to someone and they end up getting a black eye because it's something to do with around like alcohol, drugs, falling on and off the wagon, intoxicated. Your environment may be to do with around going out to pubs, boozers, and really needing to change one's lifestyle here because of like the clientele. Okay, so hotel, California, from Cali, or from California. Okay, but I definitely keep picking up where I've got an allergic reaction to something where my eyes keep getting affected, whether either watering or I'm starting to get like bags under my eyes here, and like I'm starting to look very tired and ragged, because there could be some sort of like domestic violence kind of energy that's coming up. But as soon as this here, right guys, look, I'm looking at this, look at where I'm drawing this crack cocaine. Okay, whenever this is involved, or drugs, then it's obviously going to be your lifestyle that needs to change here, guys. Okay, because it's leading to these messages of some sort of like swelling of the eyes, or watering, or deficiencies. Fish, something about a Pisces. It's like allergic reaction to fish, or it is a Piscean or a Life Path 3. Okay. I mean, believe it or not, I've actually just got over a cold. Okay. That's why I haven't been doing any readings, because I had a cough, if you guys knew. And then that led into a bloody cold, so I've been, feeling shit. Why am I picking this up now as like a vampire? Right, vampire. Anyway, So let's move on to the messages that I can kind of pick up at the moment. Something to do around maybe somebody needing radiotherapy and stuff like that, and they're going through tests and whatnot, and it's possibly making them look very ill, okay, because of the radiotherapy that they're having, and they don't look very well, and it may be starting to age you and all this sort of stuff. I'm also hearing Andrew or AD, okay, but like it's aging me quite quickly because of this medication that I may be having to take, or, you know, the cancer or something like that is making me feel very ill and like looking old and stuff like that, okay? That's only if that's very prominent in someone's life here. It doesn't have to be yourselves, it could be someone that you know of. But there's that. Now there's also the spirit warning you about spirits, which is drinking. Drink alcohol. Right, so let's let me change my pen. Okay, alcohol. Alcohol, I don't know how to spell alcohol, but drinking. Okay, drinking. And also, I'm also hearing Alconbury. Alconbury? Well, this is pretty much where I used to work here, okay, for a little while. The Alconbury Weald. And it was a pub. Okay, so there's something to do around alcohol, pubs, drinking, all that sort of stuff, right? It just keeps coming up. So has somebody got a drinking problem or a drug problem and they're trying to get back on the wagon? Okay. Now, somebody here could start looking very old because of like medication and stuff like that. You've got like this magnesium deficiencies or some sort of like allergic reaction to like fish or shell, the name shell or Michelle, or allergic reaction to like food and fish. Okay, or it is a Pisces that may be involved in this kind of thing. I'm picking up like a fish in a box, so it'd be like an aquarium. So like Aquarius, this person could also have like Aquarius in their chart. But we are doing Leo, so that is a major arcana 8. If you didn't know, I read in numerology. Leos, Aquariuses, you are both major arcana 8s, so you come up in the same reading. What other messages have we got? So, well, what they're saying is, take a look at your lifestyle, Leo or Aquarius. If things are really affecting you, then you need to make better choices because there's this falling off the wagon, right? Because I'm also picking up on a lot of like fish and food, right? Because that is where I used to work and doing this restaurant type sort of thing where it went wrong. Okay, but like food, right? It might be where you are needing to make some better choices when it comes to food, alcohol, and drugs, right? Here. Because you could be like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay, unless your name's Peter or Paul. But like, you know, I seem to be very good with my food, but then all of a sudden I'm drinking a load and I'm sort of like replacing one for another. And that means place. So cod, haddock, fish. So it means replacing. So food replacements or supplements. And I seem to be doing very well on my food. But then when it comes to like going out at night, I start having quite a few bevies, right? And a few drinks, unless your name's Beverly Marsh. But I seem to be good with food, but bad with drink. Or very good with drink, and it's the other way around, but very bad with my food. And it's like trying to find a balance, right? So, some of you may be dealing with a Libra, okay, but the scales are here. Scales. This is also like weight, okay. So you've got like this energy of weighing out the pros and the cons of like my life. Cons, which is a cons club. So there's like this clubbing, night clubbing, pub, alcohol. Okay, drinking, right? And then wherever, this is either you or this is all around you here, right? But there's this people that are weighing out product. Okay, right? So, you know, I'm kind of weighing out all of the product, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm either selling it myself or I'm taking it myself or I'm doing both. I'm getting high off my own supply. Okay. This is also like a telephone. Okay. Like where people are calling up saying, "You right, bro, have you got anything?" And you're like, "Yeah, how much do you want?" "Oh, I just want half a gram or something," right? And they're weighing this up. And then they're coming here maybe to this pub and buying it or selling it to this boozer where everybody's meeting up. So you've kind of got all of these messages where it's around your environment. Now, Leo, if I'm just, or Aquarius, if I'm just picking up on like things that are happening in your life, well then, like I said, it's down to you whether you want to change it or not, whether this is a good environment for you or not, whether you can. But there's a lot of people here that have fell off this wagon. Now, some of you may have been like myself and you went to have your wheel checked, okay? And that was what all that was, it's just to do with around getting your car checked. But a lot of this is around a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian being the main culprit, okay? So a Cancer, 7. Now, if I could write this bigger, I would. Because what they're kind of saying to me is Kingpin. Okay, Kingpin is something to do around either Cancer itself, and there's the relation of, right? Or it is literally just because a lot of this is relating to someone that is involved in all of this, but the main person is Cancer, 7, that would relate to the 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. So like influence, like under the influence, making bad choices, intoxicated, brain fog, possible ADHD. Okay, ADHD, brain fog, confusion, and because of all of that, like it's giving you like, it's just kind of constantly giving you this 7 of Cups energy, right, where there's a lot of influencing and stuff around you and blah blah blah. Right, so now we've kind of given you some of those messages, so hang fire maybe for your next lot of messages, okay, that may come out at some point. So what we're going to do now is possibly mess some of this up. And we're going to see if we can actually see anything here, right? Or if I can kind of pick up on any deceased loved ones or anything. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Something around a Pisces. There's an eye there. Okay. So I can kind of, the spirit is what they're saying to you here. Is keep an eye on it, right? On it or con it. But keep an eye here on what you're doing. Looking in my big brown eyes. Oh, yeah. Because someone here is very annoyed, or it's coming down to paranoia here, right? But there's definitely like this eye coming out from spirit that's saying, just keep an eye on what you're doing. Right, look at what you're doing, because there's only one eye there. Okay, so there's a lot of eyes here, right? Like, keep an eye on what you're doing. Right, don't take your eye off the ball. Now, it might have something to around a bull. So that would be bullseye. Look at what you could have won, BFH. Fucking hell, come on, bring the family on. Show them what you could have won. Bullseye. Okay, Jim Bowen. Anybody's got J or B in their name? J or B? JB or B and J. But this could be a Taurus, Taurus, okay, or life path 5, basically, or Sag. Okay. Sag. But it's kind of pointing up to this eye to say, look at what you're doing, okay? Don't take your eye off the bull, okay? Because somebody's, I don't know, it's like they're getting very angry and they're watching this bull. Yeah, very much so within spirit. They're saying, kind of, don't take your eye off what you're doing. Okay. What else have we got here? So there seems to be this other eye energy as well. What have we got? Black eye. Black eye peas? I've got no idea what the hell that is. Wow. See, look, again, you've got like this energy of whatever this is now looking. Like, here. These are two eyes. Okay. With a big grin on my face. Like, here's the head. Okay. It's like here. If you can kind of see what I'm saying. These are the eyes. It's like looking, watching here. So I keep picking up like a, what do they call that? Oh God, not Mr. Blobby, but, bloody hell, man. It was in Ghostbusters, right? Michelin Man. So again, a Michelin Man is something to do around tires, wheels, tires. Because in Britain, right, we have this thing like Michelin, right? Unless your name's Mitchell, okay. But a Michelin Man, and that is to do with around a wheel and a tire, okay, wheels and tires. So they're saying keep an eye on your car, basically, or keep an eye on this Cancerian. But, like, keep an eye on your car and your tyre. So, I mean, me, for instance, right, I did have mine looked at, and it was a bolt that they'd left in my car when they did it previously. They forgot to take the big bolt out, and it was rattling around, right? Which was, thank God, right? But now the noise has come back again on my tyre. It's actually come back again. So I've probably got to have my car done. But this could be keep an eye on your car. Keep an eye on your tyre. Have it looked at. Okay. Did it resolve the problem? Is this person a mechanic? Do they do things around their car? Are they driving under the influence? Right? Because I really can see the shape of somebody's body here. Like stomach. Could be to do around food. Right, food. And I need to keep an eye on what I'm eating and my food. Right. I really do need to keep an eye on that. Oh, that's better. Right, I need to keep an eye on my food because my stomach may be getting bigger. Okay, that would also be like a Michelin Man type energy. I mean, that's me all over. I've really got to start looking at my diet. I really do. Right. So keep an eye on your diet. Look around your car. Look around the choices that you're making around drugs and alcohol and your diet, right? That seems to be all of the messages that you've got here, Leo, or Aquarius, okay, at the moment. Hope you enjoy these. Please make sure that you smash that like button. Let me know. I'll try to go back to paper at some point, but at the moment, I just really enjoy doing it on here because I can kind of, you know, work around the different colours and stuff and whatnot, but sometimes I run out of paper. Either way, we'll just do both. But please make sure that you smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Does any of this relate to you at all? Really would appreciate it. It's you guys that are making this channel bigger by liking and commenting. And the 80% of people that don't subscribe, please make sure that you do because it goes a hell of a long way. If you want a personal reading, all of my details are below where there are 3 different options that you can choose from to reach out to me. If you want to join the join button, one of them is just a thanks very much. And the other one, you get a load of teaching videos. It goes up in tiers on the join button. So for one of them, you get like 180 teaching videos of certain things. And then the other one is basically just to say, Steve, thanks very much. I really appreciate it. I would love to support you. And the way that I can do that is by joining. Okay, and that button is below right next to the like button. So thanks, Leo. Really do appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you soon.